Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel Book Time with Elvis with me, Mark. I hope you're doing well. Temperatures are rising all across Europe. Thankfully it's not too bad here yet. You can probably see the sun coming in, but luckily I've got the fan on to the side of me there. I hope it doesn't disturb you. Welcome to another edition of my week on BookTube, where I showcase my own personal highlights from watching BookTube over the past week. Doesn't mean to say, of course, that I didn't love all the videos I watched, and I do mention perhaps sometimes some people more than others, and I'm trying to get away from that and trying to watch a few more other channels that I'm subscribed to as well, and kind of showcase them too. So let's start. As I say, the week goes from last Sunday to this Saturday. In this case, it goes to Saturday the 16th of July, and it started on Sunday the 10th of July. So the 10th of July to the 16th of July is where we look at for this edition. Okay, so first off we have a reading check-in from Amy's Dusty Bookshelf. Amy is a very interesting booktuber. She always has some books that you might otherwise not normally see. And she had just returned from a holiday where she discussed the books that she read on holiday, and I was particularly interested in the fact that she had started reading John Ruskin, because it's something I have also wanted to start doing myself, but haven't yet taken the plunge. Next up we have, a BookTube favourite really, I suppose, and that's Michael K Vaughan, and two videos from him this week that I particularly enjoyed. One was, Can a Person Have Too Many Books? And that was very interesting. Of course, it naturally sparked debate and reaction from the likes of Steve Donoghue and Shawn D Standfast. Steve was of the opinion that you can, Shawn being of the opinion that no way, it's impossible to have too many books. Michael does a great job presenting his argument. I'm not going to tell you too much about it because of course you should go and watch it. My own personal opinion as to whether or not you can have too many books is, well, it depends, and I think the kind of restrictive factors in that are financial and spatial. If you have the space, then no, have as many books as you want. If you have the money, buy as many books as you want. I don't think in that case there should be a limit. But I do believe that if, for example, you cannot live a normal life, then it is a bit difficult, and therefore perhaps in that particular situation you can have too many books. I mean, I feel at the moment I'm collecting a few books, but I'm nowhere near the size of a lot of you guys on BookTube. For me, it's a case of rebuilding my collection, having not living in the country of my birth and not always having easy access to English language books, and also I plan to be moving at some point in the next, within the next 2 years, year and a half, hopefully sooner, to a house, and therefore I can really once that happens I can really start rebuilding in earnest, as it were. And the second video offering from Michael K Vaughan was one on Tarzan in print, where he looks at the history of the Tarzan books by Edgar Rice Burroughs in print form, and how easy or difficult it is to obtain them these days. And that's very interesting, and that ties in nicely with an event Shawn D Standfast and myself are running next month, August, which is August of Adventures, and one of the books we will be reading for that is Tarzan, so the first book in the Tarzan series, and of course if you're interested, by all means come and join us. It will be great fun. Next up we have Felicity from My House as a Library. I'm quite new to finding her channel, and I really enjoy it. She's an extremely interesting lady, and she, as I say, I can't work out whether she actually lives in a library, but certainly she's turned one room into a room that looks like a real library. And the video that she put out this week was Umberto Eco in my library, a survey, and she takes us through her collection, her vast collection of Umberto Eco books, and I think it's worth watching whether you have read Eco, or whether you've read a little Eco, or whether you've read a lot of Eco. You would be sure to enjoy this video, and of course Felicity's nice and relaxing presentation style. Next up we have Book Time with Ryan and his version of the 2022 Summer BookBae Tag. This is a tag that's been going around, created by MJ at Reading This Life, using a word that I know a lot of people find rather difficult on the ear. This word "bay." However, the tag itself is kind of fun, and Ryan didn't disappoint with his version of it. I do like Ryan's channel. I don't always comment a lot on all the channels that I should, really. I know I need to put in more effort in that, but you know, I really enjoy everybody pretty much that I watch, and you know, as I say, especially the ones I've highlighted. And Ryan, he's got a great channel. He's very humorous, but usually with a kind of serious way of doing it. Yeah, so he's quite deadpan, really. And his version of the Summer BookBae Tag was really good fun, and he does go on to recommend a few books actually, which I've had to put in an order for, because I'm a sucker like that, and it doesn't take much for me to watch something and think, oh, I've got to have it. So do check out Ryan's version of that on his channel. Next up we have Greg from AnotherBibliophileReads, and this week he put out a video of his New York Review of Books book haul, which was really great. I'm quite a novice when it comes to the New York Review of Books publications, but it was very interesting, and once again I've had to add a couple of books to my book buying list. I guess, what's that, my BBR? Is it book buying list? No, BBL, isn't it? Jeez. Oh, and I'm an English teacher, eh? BBL, my BBL, yeah. So there we go. Excellent. Right, moving on. We have Bill Ruttenberg and his version of Shawn D. Standfast's The Awfully Big Adventure book tag. It's great fun, well worth watching, and not just because of the fantastic hat that Bill wears, so do check that out. Yeah, I'll do the next two together because there's some kind of simmering rivalry, if not all-out declaration of hostilities between the next two booktubers. First up is Revenant Reads, where he put out a BookTrek 2022 is coming, in which Vin from Revenant Reads encourages booktubers, subscribers to join him in reading books, novelizations of Star Trek and other books connected with Star Trek. In retaliation to this, Shawn D. Standfast put out a video of Babylon 5 2022 read-along reminder, where he is promoting the reading of novels related to the 90s sci-fi show Babylon 5, and the two have built up a rather friendly rivalry regarding this, and it looks like fun. I'm not sure whether I will be partaking in either of them, as I do have quite a lot on, but I did partake in BookTrek last year, and I really enjoyed it, because it's not something I would normally read, but you know, this is why we're here, isn't it, to broaden our horizons. And last but not least, I have another video that I really enjoyed this week, and this was from an Erudite Adventure, and this is a really nice channel. It features Tony and Kate, who are siblings. I actually had to go back and watch their BookTube newbie tag to find that out, because I wasn't entirely sure as to their relationship, because I didn't don't always mention it. But yeah, Tony and Kate are siblings from Alaska, and it was a very nice video that they put out this week, because what happens is Tony allowed Kate to pick his Q3 TBR, and it was interesting to see what she picked for him. And for me, one of the picks was The Prisoner of Zenda by Anthony Hope, which is a book I very much enjoy, so I hope Tony enjoys that as well. That's pretty much it. I'm not sure I'll do any shameless self-promotion today, but I did put out quite a few videos last week, and feel free to have a look at them if you would like. I've been reading every day Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, which I'm glad I've done. I know it hasn't been superbly popular, but I can understand that. But the main reason I'm glad is because the small number of people who do watch it and enjoy it have been encouraging me to do so, but also it's made me read the book, which perhaps if I had been left to my own devices I may not have done. Whereas now I've committed myself, and I have to see it through to the end. And it's been a revelation. I'm thoroughly enjoying it, and it's been great fun to read. So there we go. I was tempted to mention some other things, but I won't for now. So thank you very much, everybody. Thanks for watching from Elvis, who's sleeping because it's so hot. I think he's in the spare room under the bed. It's his favourite place to go when it gets very warm. It's very cool in there. So from us both, we wish you an enjoyable rest of your weekend, and look forward to seeing you again very soon indeed. Do take care, everybody. Bye for now.